Nelly here, and this is the Build Your Army podcast, where I give you unsolicited advice on how to market your business to attract your ideal client and provide them with a superior buying experience. Because it's not just about the selling experience. You have to think about your customers' buying experience in order for them to want to buy from you. In this podcast, the first ever, I just want to talk about starting friction. Because even myself, trying to start this damn thing, I experienced starting friction myself. You know, the first podcast or the first episode or anything you do in your launch, you're going to want it to be big and near perfect. And I say, screw that. Because trying to be perfect is what makes you procrastinate, not start, not get that feedback loop from your clients that you absolutely need in order to improve. And perfection is the enemy of progress. So in the time I'm trying to think of what should I make my first podcast episode, how can it be perfect, what should I talk about? Screw it. Just start and then continue to roll with it and build on it, and you'll perfect it. Not perfect it, you'll get better at it. And as time goes on, your message will resonate more and more, just like I'm doing here. You know, I'm just gonna wing it and see how things go, because if I never start, I'll never be able to improve, and I want you to do the same. So just whatever idea you have for the business that you want to start, just get it started. The benefit of being online is it's very affordable compared to a brick and mortar business. The problem with the brick and mortar business, the problem with it being extremely affordable online, is it gives you an opportunity to be flaky. It makes it too easy to bumble around and pivot and not really hone in on your message and dial it in. So the cure to that is just stick with your messaging, give it some time, start and repeat, and get your message out there, because if you start and stop, you're constantly going to be facing that starting friction again. Your mojo is going to come down. So I say there's going to be some learning curves with starting. So unless you start, you'll never be able to progress. So because it's not a brick and mortar business, you can stop and then rethink and overanalyze and never get into that routine. And the issue with that is you'll never get anywhere. Your business will never grow and excel. This is not intended to be a generic business growth podcast. It really is about providing a superior buying experience for your ideal client. Because time and time again, I'm super frustrated when I'm trying to do business with companies. I'm trying to give them money and they just put up obstacles, and it just makes me want to never do business with them again. So just by streamlining and tweaking or going above and beyond for your buyer, your ideal client, by default, you'll generate more revenue that way. So you'll be able to generate more revenue from your same client base, but you have to build the client base. In order to do that, you have to own your domain. And you can do that at buildyourarmy.app/hosting and register your domain and use the promo code ARMY for an exclusive discount there. All right. Now, I don't know how long that discount is going to last, so head on over there quickly before you waste any time. So this podcast is going to be primarily for solopreneurs, small businesses, freelancers, professional services like real estate agents, yoga instructors, personal trainers, anybody who is more or less trying to wear multiple hats and creating a streamlined system so that you can generate more clients, give them that wow experience, and focus on more of that rather than wearing multiple hats, like doing your accounting and cleaning, taking out the laundry or whatever you have to do over and above your core business efforts. So we want to maximize your strengths and outsource the rest. Okay, so again, it's Nelly, Build Your Army, and it's about building your army of ideal clients. And I'm going to be coming at you with unsolicited business advice. And who the hell am I, and why should you even care? This will probably be the only time I ever talk about myself, because this podcast is about you, not me. But I been an entrepreneur quite some time. Been a failed entrepreneur as well, been a successful one. manage teams in sales, millions of dollars in portfolio. Websites basically is my my love and my shameless guilty pleasure, I guess, because if you have a crappy website with crappy navigation, you really frustrate a customer. And I'll go into a lot of detail on how to just minimize the clicks and the frustration with your customers, so that, I mean, it's hard enough to get a client to come to your website, but if you don't capture their information, you lose them potentially forever. Or if your site navigation is frustrating, you also lose them forever. So don't make your customer more frustrated than they have to be to do business with you. Again, why companies put obstacles in the way of customers wanting to do business with you, I'll never understand. So that will be a primary focus of the programming. I do own my own web builder and funnel creator, sales funnel builder. I use a company I liked so much that I bought it. So you can head on over to buildyourarmy.com, set up a 14-day free test drive. I don't even ask you for a credit card. Head on over there and play around with that funnel and create it, because funnels are a great way to generate leads into your business, or websites as well. If you don't have a website, you're not even in business. So buildyourarmy.com to do that. Or I know I am breaking my own record by giving you too many calls to actions, but whatever. It's the first episode. Who cares? Buildyourarmy.app/mobile to steal the free app with free marketing tips. I only share inside the app, nowhere else. Thank you for watching or listening to the first podcast, and starting friction can suck it. Don't let it get in the way of you earning your living and building your business. All right. Thank you for listening. Love you long time. Keep building. And remember, always enjoy your life.